Hello! Everyone say, can we hear me? Yes, we can. Everyone say a nice big hello. Hello! Greetings and welcome to Night 3 here on the Extreme Improv Extreme Team Championship 2022. This is the third quarter-final round, and this tonight is going to complete the semi-final brackets, because as we move into the semi-finals, there will be 3 teams competing to get into the final. But in these first quarter-final rounds, there are 2 teams aside, and they will be battling to try to get to the semi-finals. Now, tonight we have the debut of the random Tardigrades team, and they will be taking on a returning team from the last team championships, which is the Geek Squadron, the inspiration for our show, the Geek Battle Show. So, with this, audience, as always, let's direct your eyes down to the bottom of the screen. There you will see the suggestion box. Currently in the suggestion box, it says support the show. Smash that subscribe button on youtube.com/extreme improv, and the more there's going to need to be lots of votes, lots of suggestions throughout the show, so share the stream. You can also watch on Facebook, on Twitch, on DLive, Twitter, possibly somewhere else, VK if you're in Russia, so you know, hello. But with this, I'm going to change what we're looking for in the suggestion box. Audience, could you now give us some suggestions of random words? Give us some suggestions of random words, and we will use them to inspire our opening game. Now, whilst we wait for the suggestions to come through, and I will be reading lots of your comments, let's have a look at who we've got. First up, let's meet the random Tardigrades. Say hello to the people, Sarit.
Oh, hello, people. How are you? I am Sarit from the UK, but originally I'm from Israel. Hi.
Okay, now speaking of people that are real, is real. See what I was going for there is a segue. We also have with us Kristen. Say hello to the people.
Hi, I'm Kristen. I'm in Austin, Texas.
Okay, and I don't have a segue from that one. Right, speaking of someone who has never been to Texas, I'm taking a guess on this one. Christine, say hello to the people.
Hi, people. Yes, I've never been to Texas. Sorry.
Okay, but someone who is not sorry, and nor should they be, is Ruth. Say hello to the people.
Hi, it's Ruth. I'm from Southern California. Nice to see you all today.
And it is lovely to see all of the random tardigrades. If you don't know what a tardigrade is, it is also known as a water bear. It's a microscopic animal which can literally survive in the vacuum of space. They can set them on fire, they can freeze them, they can crush them, and somehow they always live. So, will the random tardigrades live up to that tonight? We'll see, but it won't be if it's anything to do with the Geek Squadron. Speaking of which, we almost had enough of him last night, but he's back again. Corey Birch, say hello to the people.
Hey there, folks. It's me, Corey, coming in live from good old Canada. Yeah, that's me. Thank you.
Okay, now, speaking of people who aren't you, we have Jennifer. Say hello to the people.
Hey, everyone. Jennifer Prescott coming to you from sunny, balmy Connecticut. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, indeed. And we say, oh, yes, every time we see Elkie. Say hello to the people.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
From the Big Apple, New York City. I've been to Texas.
Ah, I didn't know how, I didn't have a segue from the word Texas before, and I still don't. So, with that, Paul, say hello to the people.
Hello from a rainy South Africa. How you doing?
Good, good.
How you doing?
How are you doing? Right, so with this, we're going to get on with our opening challenge, which is going to be a game of Verbatim. And the way Verbatim works is we're going to have one of our performers to perform a 30-second dramatic monologue. Then we're going to ask a performer from the other team to attempt to recreate it as precisely as they can. Now, let's have a look what we've got in the comments just before we begin. Tanya, or Tanya, I'm not sure on the pronunciation here, says, "Go Jen, go." Then Collective Spot Live on YouTube says, "Go Paul." And look, if you're watching us on YouTube, you've got to smash that red subscribe button. It's just down on the screen there. You've got to do it, please. Please help me. Right, so anyway, let's have a look. Also, oh yes, says Danny O'George. Let's see what else we've got. Go Corey Birch. Lots of support for the various performers here. But we
From
have
who?
xylophone. Xylophone is the word that's going to inspire our opening game. And let's roll the dice to see who will be starting us off. Christine, for the random tardigrades, you will be starting us off with a 30-second dramatic monologue on the theme of xylophones. And here you go.
I am not musically inclined. I have no tone, no ear. I sound horrible, and I'm scared of karaoke. It terrifies me. I have to practice the song 1,000 times before I'll be willing to get up on stage. Even if I'm drunk, I won't do it. Oh, it just gives me the shivers down my spine to even think about it. A xylophone is pretty cool, though. I mean, I guess if I was going to learn anything, I would learn a xylophone.
And that is time. That is time. Thank you very much there, Christine. Now, let's roll the dice to see who will get to copy your performance as precisely as they can from the Geek Squadron. And we are going to have Jennifer. Jennifer, you will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Christine's original performance as precisely as you can. And here you go.
I am not musically inclined. In fact, I'm somewhat terrified of music. In fact, karaoke just sends shivers down my spine. Even if I have an alcoholic beverage, I'm terrified to get on stage. I just don't have any tone. I don't have any pitch. I don't have any musical skills at all. It frightens me. Frightens me to the depths of my soul.
And that is time. Thank you very much there, Jennifer. So now, audience, what we're going to do is we're going to take things on another step. We're going to get another member of the random tardigrades who will have to recreate Jennifer's recreation of Christine's original performance. And this time, we are going to have Ruth. Ruth, you will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Jennifer's recreation of Christine's original performance. For clarity, you are not recreating Christine, you're just recreating the performance as given by Jennifer. And here you go.
I am not musically inclined. I am no tone. I can't hear anything. Just nothing. In fact, I'm really, really scared of music. It kind of gives me the shivers. Wait, is that some music I hear now? See, I'm getting scared just listening to it now. No, I'm just not good at music at all.
And that is time. That is time. So now we're going to take things on one further step, because we are now going to come to another member of the Geek Squadron. And this time we are going to come to Paul. Paul, you will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Ruth's recreation of Jennifer's recreation of Christine's original performance. For clarity, you're not recreating anyone else other than Ruth. Here you go.
I am not musically inclined. In fact, I find music kind of scary. Is that a sound that I hear now? Oh no. Oh no. I'm wearing glasses. Oh no. I just hope that's not a scary sound, because I am not musically inclined and music could kill me.
And that is time. Thank you very much there, Paul. So, audience, we are now going to take things full circle. In a second, we're going to come back to Christine, who will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Paul's recreation of Ruth's recreation of Jennifer's recreation of your original performance. After this, audience, it will be time to vote on who you felt did the best recreation of what came before. Wait until you've seen Christine's, and here we go.
I am not musically inclined. I find music kind of scary. Is that a sound I hear? Is that music? Oh, I have a classic fear of music. I'm not musically inclined at all, and music could kill me. I might die, like a horrible death. and music would play in the background at my death at the moment that I
And
died.
that is time. Well done, well done. So, audience, it is now voting time. Who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? Do you think it was Christine? Now remember, Christine's original monologue is not up for scrutiny here. It's all about who did the best recreation. Also, do you think it was Paul? How about Ruth? Or how about Jennifer? Whichever team... Now, vote for the individual. Jennifer, Paul, Christine, or Ruth. But whichever team gets the most accumulated votes will get the opening point of the show. Now, whilst we wait for the time delay to allow the votes to come through, let's ask our experts who they thought did the best recreation. Starting with Corey. Who do you think did the best?
I got to give it to my boy Paul. That was just great. I love the hand emotions and everything like that. Just adding that little extra je ne sais quoi, as the French say.
They do say that. Kristen, what do you say?
I thought that Ruth brought a lot of depth to the monologue, really gave it another dimension, added layers to it.
I have just noticed your background, Kristen, and I am so impressed. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Right, so, Elkie, who would you vote for here?
I'm biased. I'm voting for Jennifer and Paul.
Okay.
Oh.
The glove... Well, it was already going in this direction. I appreciate at least you're honest about it, Elkie. Sarit, will you be honest?
No. No, actually, I am honest. It's Christine. The fact that she said that I have a classic fear, that really broke. That was, for me, that was it. She has a classic fear of music.
Okay, so with this, let's go over to the comment section. I'll try to read out your comments periodically, but guys, when I read out your name, I'm going to put you all on the honor system here. Try to keep track of how many votes you get individually. So we have got votes for. I've just came in, but my vote is for Ruth anyway. Says Stephen. I vote for Paul with his pretend glasses, and let's have a look. Jennifer, Ruth. Hold the booth for Ruth because she has my vote, and that's the truth. Paul, Jennifer. That monologue was unfair to Ruth because she can sing very well. That's not a vote though. It's just a comment. Paul. Are we in the chat? The audience to vote? Yes, you are, Isabel. So put your votes in. You've got until basically I read the end of this. So Jennifer, and a fear of classic music. I don't understand that. But okay, how many votes do you have, Jennifer?
4.
4. How many did you have, Kristen? Christine, sorry.
0.
I'm going to get a lot of names
none.
wrong tonight, guys. I'm going to get a lot wrong. Christine.
Unless the classic thing was mine, then I would only have 1.
Oh, okay. How many votes did you get, Paul?
I lost count, to be honest.
Okay, fantastic. This is going well. And who am I missing off the screen? Ruth. Well, this has not gone well. Okay, I'm going to award the point to the Geek Squadron because Jennifer definitely got a lot of votes. And if you're not there to tell me how many votes you got, I've got to do what I've got to do. So, with this, we're going to have another round of this. But before we do, audience, I'm going to change what we're looking for in the suggestion box. Could we now get some suggestions of famous films? Could we get some suggestions of famous films? And we will use them to inspire our next game. But for now, we're going to have another round of Verbatim, and we're going to roll the dice to see who will have starting us off this time. Last time we had Christine from the random Tardigrades, so let's get a Geek Squadron team member, and we are going to have Elkie. Elkie, could you do a 30-second dramatic monologue for us on the theme of stilts? And here you go.
I'm short. I want height. What can I do? I watch the circus. I see those people on the stilts, and I'm like, you know what? I need that so I can get some height. Height. I need to be tall. I want to dunk a basketball. I didn't mean to rhyme that, but I did. That's
Okay, and that is time. That is time. Thank you very much there, Elkie, for opening this round of Verbatim. Let's find you're on the Geek Squad, so let's find someone from the random Tardigrades. And this time we'll have Sarit. Sarit, you will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Elkie's original performance, and here you go.
Short! I am Shorty McShort. I hate those people in the circus. I want to get me some stills. So I want to be tall so I can play the basketball. I didn't mean to rhyme it, but I did. I want to be really tall. That's why I need my stills. Anyone has a problem with that? Yes, this is me, Shorty.
And that is time. Well done there. So, you're for the random Tardigrades. Let's find, that has to be Corey, I believe. You will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Sarit's recreation of Elkie's original performance. Take it away.
No, I'm short, but I want to be tall. I want to play basketball. I didn't mean to rhyme, but I did. Anyways, this is me. I think I'm a rapper or something. I don't know. Anyways, look at me. I'm tall. You're short. Let's buy some stilts and go to the circus. Look how tall I am.
And
look
that
at
is
this.
time.
Wow.
That is time. So, now we're going to come to Kristen. You will have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Corey's recreation of Sarit's recreation of Elkie's original performance. And here you go.
I'm short. I want to be tall. You know what? I'm waving around like this because you know what? I think I'm a rapper or something. I don't know. I want to be tall. I want to go around. Look at me. Okay. You know what? I'm tall and you're short. Woo-wee. I didn't mean to be too close to the camera, but here I am. And now I'm going to get up. I'm going to go down. I'm short and tall. I'm both. Woo-wee. Woo. Look at me.
Okay, and that is time. So now we're going to take things full circle in a second. Elkie, you'll have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Kristen's recreation and Corey's recreation of Sarit's recreation of your original performance. Here you go.
Good luck.
Hey, my voice is high pitched now. Apparently, I want to be tall. I'm so short, and I need. A lot of stuff has changed since my original monologue, so I'm trying to figure out where it's going. Oh, but we did something because I did a lot of gesturing with my hands. People thought I was trying to be a rapper. Racist? I don't know.
And that is time. So, let us see. So, with this, audience, it is now once again voting time. Who would you vote for here? Elkie, once again remembering that Elkie's original performance is not up for scrutiny, it's just about who did the best recreation. Would you vote for Kristen? Would you vote for Corey? Or would you vote for Sarit? Vote for the individual that you thought did the best recreation, but we will tally up which team gets the most votes overall. Ruth, who do you think did the best recreation? I thought so. Jennifer, how about you?
I gotta vote for Elkie, going back to the full circle there. I love the original, though, I have to say.
Yes, certainly. Christine, what's your opinion?
Oh, I don't want to vote for Corey because he's on the other team, but he was really having a good old time, so he gets my vote.
Okay, it's all about having fun. Paul, what would you say?
Yeah, Corey showed a commitment to character and a heightening that I think deserves this award.
Okay, Ruth, are you back with us now?
Yes, but I didn't see any of the performances because
So in answer to the question, are you back with us? It would seem the answer is no. Oh, she's still going. Audience, you can vote during this. It's fine. So, with this, let's go over to the comments section and see what we've got. As always, audience, get your vote in as quickly as you can. Right. Anyway, let's have a look. So remember to keep track, count how many times I say your thingy what's-its, your names, and let's see what we've got. Corey, you had me dying, said the Great Catsby. Good name. let's have a look. Isabel says the I didn't mean to rhyme line, hashtag relatable. I haven't had sex in months, says Danger Wang. Interesting.
Oh,
Is that the name of a movie, or are they just... I don't know, you're on the wrong stream here. Right, anyway, that's the game, says Stephen Ranking. Where are the votes? Okay, here we go. Corey, Elkie, Sarit, Corey, I love Sarit, Corey, Ruth is a robot, says Stephen Rankin. Sarit, Corey, I vote Corey, Sarit, Elkie. Oh shit, Corey works for Skynet, says Tanya. Let's see what else we've got. Corey wins, Sarit again. So between Corey and Sarit, it came down to... Sarit, how many votes did you get there? 6. Corey, how many did you have? Well, okay. So, Corey, you're going to take the point there.
Together, though, that's a fun number, though, David.
Oh, that is true. That is true. So, together, you're on other teams. How many did you get, Elkie?
I didn't. Corey won.
She got 3.
Okay. So, right. Okay. So, with this, we're going to move on to our next round. Our next round is going to be a round of single syllable showdown. Single syllable showdown is the next game, and I will explain the rules. In this scene, there will be 2 performers at any one time, and everything they say has to be single syllable words. So, for example, they can say hi, but they cannot say hello. They can say Chris, but they cannot say Christine. Everything has to be single syllable words. A couple of other rules is that they are not allowed to hesitate, which we count as an extended pause in this game. And they are also not allowed to have what we deem to be a circular conversation, and that is where they use a limited vocabulary or do not move the scene forwards. If they break any of these rules, they will be eliminated. Now, we're going to put a timer on this game, and for each player that is able to stay active in the game for 1 minute will get a point for their team. If they last a minute, then we will tag them out and bring in another player. So let's roll the dice, because we're going to have 1 player from each team starting us off. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Christine, you will start us off for the random tardigrades. And then for the Geek Squadron, we will have Elkie. So you'll both start with timer on 0. Here we see
Elkie.
Christine. Here we see Elkie. And
This is single syllables, right?
Single syllables, yes. Okay, now let's have a look. This scene is going to be about... scrolling back. It's going to be about glasses. It's going to be about glasses. Okay? And your time starts now.
Where are you? What?
Do you see these?
I do see those. Those are cool. You have nice eyes.
Thanks.
Oh. Go ahead.
Oh, Freeze ahead at 21 seconds. So, Elkie, you score a point for the Geek Squad there. Geek Squadron, I should say. So, I'm going to eliminate you there, Christine, and we are going to bring in another random tardigrade, which is going to be Sarit. So, the time will continue, and here you go.
Are you in school?
Yes, I am.
Me too.
Why do you ask?
I want to know who is in school and who is not in school.
Well, now you know. What now?
Where is the thing?
The thing? You mean that?
Freeze! Okay, Elkie, you have lasted the minute. You score another point for your team, but we will tag you out and bring in another member of the Geek Squadron at this time. And let's see who we've got. Paul, you are in, and your time continues now.
Paul, the thing is lost. Where is it?
Want some?
What?
Eat some. Gum.
Thanks.
Don't know.
Nice.
Freeze! Okay, Sarich, you have lasted a minute, which means that you will be tagged out, but you get a point for your team. And now we need to bring in another random tardigrade, which will be Kristen. And continue.
We should dance.
Rhythm.
Oh, freeze! Rhythm has got more than one. So, with that, Kristen, you score a point for the random tardigrades. And with that, Paul, you are eliminated. Geek Squadron, who has not been in. Corey, you are in. And your time continues now.
Who are you?
Your friend.
No,
Yes.
I don't know you.
You should.
Why would you lie?
Why would I lie?
That's what I said.
I also said that.
Oh, freeze! Also. So with that, Corey, you score a point for the Geek Squadron, and Kristen, you are eliminated. Who has not been in for the random tardigrades? Ruth, you are in, and continue.
Your
And-
eyes. Your eyes look.
Hesitation
Look
warning.
what? Look what?
Large.
That's rude.
Large is life, man.
Where do you get off?
Your hair looks swank too.
Please, Corey, you have lasted the minute, meaning you score a point for the Geek Squadron. Is there any members of the Geek Squadron who haven't been in? Okay,
Jen.
so Jennifer, you are in, and your time continues now.
Yes, Jennifer.
How dare you?
I dare lots.
I need these to see you.
No good stuff to see here.
I see things.
Like what?
I see your soul.
Freeze! Okay, Ruth, you have lasted the minute. Are there any other members of the random tardigrades?
We knocked them out.
Okay,
Yeah.
so with that, random tardigrades get one more point, but so do the Geek Squadron. So, well done, everyone, after that round. But we are now going to rapidly move on to our next game, which is going to be a 1 Minute Remake. Now, I'll explain how this game works in a second, but first of all, audience, could you please now start to give us some suggestions of professions? Give us some suggestions of professions, and we will use them for our next game. We will take a quick moment just to see if we've got any comments that are worth reading out. Not to say that anything that I don't read out isn't worth reading, but we can only read so much. So let's have a look. Loads of suggestions of movies. And let's see. I already voted Jennifer, says Isabel. Good to know that. If I'd known the context of when that was said, then I'd have understood it. But I do believe you. Let's see what else we've got. Wow, so many films. And let's see what else. And vote for Kristen because her sarcastic tone was teasing Corey's monologue. Lol. Said SWAT deeds earlier. These are, I'm reading things that are a little bit too old. Oh, hang on. Isabel then said, just to clarify, I meant to vote for Elke in the Rhineline game. Oh my god, did you hear like the aliens invade then?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Ooh, who's got an echo? Right, okay, so anyway, yay Ruth. Then we have any other comments worth reading? No, I can't be bothered. Right, so anyway, we are going to have 1 Minute Remake. The way this works is we will have 2 of our performers at a time. The 2 performers will come from the same team, and they will be given 1 minute to remake an entire movie. So they are going to play every part, have the beginning, middle, and end of the movie, all of the lines of dialogue, all of the action, And if they don't know the film, they're just going to have to make up what they think the film should be based on the title. At the end of, once we've seen 4 films performed, audience, you'll get to vote on which film you think is most Oscar worthy. So rolling a dice to see who will go first, and I can see that we are going to have the Geek Squadron. So we are going to start off with Paul, and we are going to start off with Jennifer. Paul and Jennifer, you will be doing the first remake for us. Here we see Paul. Let's find Jennifer.
Hard commitment to the costume choice already. We love it, Paul.
Love it. Let's see what films we were suggested earlier. Okay, could you please recreate for us the film... let's scroll back. Knives Out. Knives Out. 1 minute on the clock, and here you go.
I stab you!
Bonjour, je suis Inspector Mel Blanc. I'm here to see what's happening.
Oh, well, now that you have recovered from my stabbings, we could perhaps have a nice croissant.
I'm Chris Evans. Oh, and I'm wearing such a beautiful white jersey. The fisherman's jersey. Everybody loves it. Oh, and maybe you were guilty. I don't know.
I am definitely guilty. I stabbed you, and now my accent has changed. I don't know this film very well, clearly.
You're just the maid, and I want to protect you. It's Monsieur Mel Blanc here. You don't look like you're such a bad person.
I'm not good. Watch out for your jugular, sir.
Oh, God, no. She's not the killer. Oh, he took a suicide pill.
So I can stab you double.
And that is time. That is time. Thank you very much. So, now we are going to
Dion, baby.
2 members of the random Tardigrades. And let's see who we've got. We are going to have Christine. And we are going to have... Who's next? Kristen. Christine and Kristen. So, let's put you on spotlight there. Here we see Christine. Here we see Kristen. Let's find a film for you. Could you please remake for us the film Love Actually? Love Actually, 1 minute on the clock. Take it away.
I'm a rock musician.
Oh, I'm a waitress.
Sure. And now we found love. That's good.
Yeah. I was looking for love. I've been looking for love for a long time.
Me too. Also, yes. So now we found each other, which is great.
Let's have babies.
Let's do it. This is how these work, right?
Yes.
But wait, stop. Inevitable conflict has arisen between us, some undividable gulf, and now we are estranged.
Oh, I miss you.
I miss you too. What was I thinking when I put that gulf between us? Let's patch that right back up, shall we?
Oh, all right.
Big ol' love scene, possibly love-making scene, unsure.
Music in the background.
Music in the background. Smooth jazz. And finally, somebody important in one of our lives shows up to give us their approval before they
but we never find out who it was, because that is time. Well done, well done. So, that brings us back to the Geek Squadron, and we will have Elkie and Corey. So here we are going to see Elkie. Here we are going to see Corey. Now, let's find a film for you. Please, could you remake for us Leaving Las Vegas? Leaving Las Vegas, and here you go.
I'm Nicolas Cage.
Hey, Nick, how you doing? You're gonna have to lead this one because I have no fucking idea what this is about.
Me neither. I just know I'm in it. And I love Elvis.
Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, wow. Oh, a hunk of burn love over here. Am I right?
And listen.
Yeah. Ooh-ah.
Al Pacino now. But
yeah, no, that's good.
You know what? Vegas is kind of last year. You want to leave?
Wait a minute, Nicholas. I think I'm Nicolas Cage, though.
Wait, is this face on?
I'm gonna take your face off, bro.
It looks like you already did.
Yeah, I did. I knew
As
you
you
weren't
know.
Nicolas Cage.
That is time. That is time. I think that is the first time ever in a 1 minute remake where there is a collective decision towards the end just to change what film you were doing. Right, so we will now come to our last two random tardigrades, who I believe will be Ruth. Ruth, could you add random tardigrade? I can add it. I will add it back to your name. We've lost it.
Oh, I will add it.
That's
I
cool.
can add it in a minute.
Yeah, that's cool. So, Sarit and Ruth. Here we see Sarit, and here we see Ruth, and here you... Oh, wait, I haven't told you a film. You should know, you should know. Right, so could you please remake for us the film... let's see. The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club. And here you go.
Welcome to the club. It's for breakfast.
Oh my God, we're stuck here all day in detention.
Yeah, I know. Eating croissant and stuff like that. Are you having milk with your croissant?
No, I'm gonna have this big reefer. You want some?
Oh yeah, please. Can I?
You're gonna get us thrown out of here doing that.
Do you think? I don't believe they'll have the guts.
You kids can't come in here and smoke pot in here. I own this school.
Please don't throw me out. I'm just a little student, not even knowing what the film is.
Wait a second.
Okay, I'll wait 2 seconds. 1, 2. That's it.
Let me get this toilet paper out of my butt and tell you, you guys are going to be in here all week, all month, all year.
Gee, Miss Klapstein, the fact that you took...
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So, audience, it is now going to be voting time. The teams that overall get the... Well, sorry. So, the way this will work is that there are 3 points up for grabs here, and you will vote for which movie you thought was the best. We will not add up the accumulative, so if you vote for one of the random tardigrade films and the other one as well, we're not going to combine the votes. So, it will just be whichever one film you decide is best overall. So, for the Geek Squadron, we had Leaving Las Vegas, we had Knives Out. So just vote for one of them if you want to vote for the Geek Squadron's efforts, or vote for Love Actually or The Breakfast Club if you want to vote for either of those films from the random tardigrades. So get those votes in, either Love Actually, Leaving Las Vegas, Knives Out or The Breakfast Club. Put your votes and get them in as quick as you can. But whilst we do that, since everyone was on it, I will just use this as an opportunity to remind you, audience, please let people know about the shows. They'll be running all throughout next week as well, and we've got tons and tons of guest shows. You can see guest shows that we've already had in the archive. Just go over to youtube.com/extreme improv. There is like literally about 800 or 900 improv shows on there now, so do go and check it out. Other than that, let's see. Now, if you can't vote for your own one, let's see. Who would you vote for, Paul?
Leaving Las Vegas.
Okay, yes, good answer. Christine, what would you say?
I really liked the one Ruth did. Now I can't remember the name of the movie. But she did all the Breakfast Club. She did all the characters, so I love that.
Okay, thank you very much. And what would you say, Jennifer?
I gotta go for Leaving Las Vegas if I can vote for my own team, but...
Okay, and Kristen?
I'm going to agree with my esteemed colleague, Christine. Ruth brought a lot of character into Breakfast Club, and Sarit did a great job playing along.
Okay, let's go over to the votes and see what we've got. And let's see. So, Jennifer, you're doing amazing, says Tanya. Is it Tanya or Tanya?
I think that's Tanya.
Tanya. I just wish you'd gone like, I have no idea who this person is. That would have been great. Okay, so Tanya, I'm going to try and get your name right. So, let's have a look what else we've got. Tanya, good pick, says Isabel. I'm not sure these are the votes yet. Thanks, Isabel, says Tanya. Let's have a look here. Da-da-da-da.
Conversation.
Bring out your best Laura Linney impression for Love Actually. She's amazing. And let's see where the votes begin. Okay, here we go. I'm going to vote for Knives Out. We have a vote for Ruth and the Breakfast Club. Leaving Las Vegas. At least the attempt at it, says Paul. Geeks. Yeah, I know. Geek, but you didn't say which film, so I can't count that one. You got to say which film here, audience. Knives Out, Las Vegas, Leaving Las Vegas, Breakfast Club, Love Actually. Knives Out was awesome. Leaving Las Vegas, Knives Out. Let's see. And Breakfast Club. Then a Tardigrades vote. That balances things out, but you needed to say which film here. Then Leaving Las Vegas again. Okay, how many votes did we get for Leaving Las Vegas? Did you guys keep track? 5. How many votes did we get for Love Actually? 1. How many votes did we get for Knives Out? 4. Okay, so it doesn't seem like quite enough. And Breakfast Club, how many did we get?
I didn't count.
Well, then that's unfortunate for you.
Probably like 4 or 5.
Well, yeah, it's too, we can't guess here. So I'm going to say, what did we get for Corey?
4 and
which
5
one was...
for us.
Yeah. Okay.
5 for Leaving.
Okay, fantastic stuff. We're now going to move on to our next game. Our next game is going to be a joke-telling game because we are going to play 99 blanks. And the way this works is we're all going to tell jokes which will follow the rhythm. 99 blanks, walk into a bar, and the bartender says your punchline. You replace the word blanks with the name of a profession as suggested by our audience. So it'll be 99 name of professions, walk into a bar, and the bartender says your punchline. Now, excuse me, audience. Throughout this, you are very much encouraged to write some of your ideas of jokes into the comment section. We will read them out afterwards. I will be scoring and give a bonus point to anything I want to in this as well. But at the end of this, audience, I will ask you to vote on which team you felt did the best jokes overall. So, starting us off, let's have a look. We are going to have 99 banana growers walk into a bar. 99 banana growers walk into a bar. If you have a joke, give a wave. Elkie.
99 banana growers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Are you happy to see me?"
Okay. Paul.
99 banana growers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Wow, you are so appealing."
Ah, Christine.
99 banana growers walk into the bar. Bartender says, "I will not serve you." They said, "That's fine. We'll just split."
Ah, okay. Remember to put your hands up if you want to have a joke. Corey.
99 banana growers walk into a bar. The bartender asked, "What do you want?" And they said, "Wait, first we should potassium what they have on tap."
Kristen, was that a wave?
Sure. 99 bananas growers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What would you like?" And they say, "We'd like something plantain."
Ruth.
99 banana growers walk into the bar, and they ask for a drink, and they say, "No, we're going to just dole it out to you slowly."
Corey.
99 banana growers walk into a bar. They spend the night there. One of them's trying to take somebody home, and the person asks, "Before I go home with you, banana grower, do you have protection?" They said, "Yeah."
Very cool. Very good. Apt. Christine.
99 banana growers walk into the bar. Bartender says, "Hey, Chiquita, what can I get you?"
Elkie.
99 banana growers walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, can I get you guys some drinks?" And they say, "Yeah, a bunch."
Love it. We're going to mix things up here. Let's now have 99 mathematicians, as suggested by Tanya. 99 mathematicians walk into a bar. Elkie.
99 mathematicians walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What can I get you?" And one of them says, "I'll have a slow gin fizz." And the other one says, "I co-signed to that."
Christine.
99 mathematicians walk into the bar. Bartender gives them a drink and then hands them their bill. And the guy says, "I don't know what's wrong with this bill, but it doesn't seem to add up."
Corey.
99 mathematicians walk into a bar, and they get really drunk. They start talking about their personal lives, and one of them is talking about their divorce, and they said, "How long has it been?" And they responded, "It's been a long division."
Like it. Jennifer.
99 mathematicians walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm so sorry, we're closed." The mathematicians say, "But we really are seriously constipated. We've got to use the bathroom." And the bartender says, "Can't you work it out with a pencil?"
Oh my God. Kristen.
99 mathematicians walk into a bar. The bartender says, sorry guys, you're not too cool. And they're like, well, I know we look like geeks, but wait until we get some drinks in the equation.
Like it. Corey.
99 mathematicians walk into a bar, and they're confused by the menu. They say, "What is this cube potato?" And the bartender said, "Oh, that's a square root."
Paul.
99 mathematicians walk into the bar. The bartender says, "I've discovered a proof of Fermat's theorem." And the mathematician says, "Oh, but there's not enough room in the bar to contain it."
Like it. Jennifer.
99 mathematicians walk into the bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, this is a classy establishment. You're not dressed appropriately." And the mathematicians say, "Well, we're wearing algebras."
Paul.
99 mathematicians walk into the bar, and in comes a plus and a minus sign, an equal sign, and the mathematician say, "That's not the correct order."
Kristen.
The 99 mathematicians walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve your kind." And the mathematicians say, "Well, fine, we're not coming to back us."
Ruth.
Yeah.
99 mathematicians walk into the bar, and they're all wearing pocket protectors. And the bartender says, "We're not giving you drinks. You look like geeks." And they said, "We thought geeks had equal standing here."
Okay, Paul, then we're going to mix it up again.
99 mathematicians walk into the bar and say, "Hey, we love pie."
Like it. Shout out to the Portsmouth Improv Experience, Pie, who were our guests on just before this. So, with this, let's see one more, what we're going to have here. And let's see, we are going to have 99 bounty hunters walk into a bar. 99 bounty hunters walk into a bar. If you have a joke, give a wave. Okay, Ruth.
99 bounty hunters walk into a bar and they want beers. And they said, "What kind of beer you want?" They said, "We don't care, just as long as it has a head on it."
Kristen.
99 bounty hunters walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve your kind here." And they're like, "Come on, don't be a dog about it."
Paul.
99 bounty hunters walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Haven't I seen you before?" And they reply, "We're all clones of Jango Fett."
Love it. Okay, Christine.
99 bounty hunters walk into the bar. Bartender says, "Did you have any trouble finding this place?" They go, "Yeah, it was a little hard to track down."
Okay, any more for bounty hunters? Elkie.
99 bounty hunters stumble into a bar, and the bartender says, "Whoa, what's going on?" They said, "Don't worry, we wanted to be here."
Ooh, okay, Jennifer.
99 bounty hunters walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We've got a big spill here." And the bounty hunters say, "Thank God we have the quicker picker-upper."
Elkie.
99 bounty hunters walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom." And they say, "Hey, don't bail on us."
Like it a lot. So, with that and scene, fantastic stuff. We are now going to move on to our next game. So, for our next game, we are going to play a couple of rounds of Every Sentence Must. Audience, just before we do, could you please now give us some... Oh, hang on. I haven't counted the votes yet. Audience, it's going to be voting time. It's going to be voting time. Right, so audience, which team do you think made up the best jokes? Not necessarily the most jokes, but the best quality ones. So now we're going to look for a vote either for the random Tardigrades or for the Geek Squadron. Put the votes in. Whilst we do that, I will actually read out a few of your jokes that you suggested. And I think you gave quite a few. I'll try to get through as many as I can. The Great Gatsby says 99 banana growers walk into the bar. The bartender says the monkeys are out back. There we go. The Great Gatsby also says 99 banana growers walk into the bar, and the bartender says, mind if we get ripe together? 99 mathematicians walk into the bar, also from the Great Gatsby, and says 99 mathematicians walk into a bar, and the bartender says, you looking to sin? The mathematicians say, and I'm not tan enough for that. Marty Gordon says 99 mathematicians walk into a bar with leaves on their hats. The bartender says, what's up with the leaves? Mathematician says, gee, I'm a tree. Gee, I'm a tree. Gee, I'm a tree. There we go. I love David's hat, says Tanya. Well, thank you very much. Legend of Zelda, if you don't recognise the logo. Right, 99 banana growers walk into the bar to drown their sorrows in liquor and to forget about their broken hearts caused by the banana epidemic. The Great Gatsby says 99 mathematicians walk into a bar and ask the bartender to pick a card, and the bartender says, no, you come here every day to try math magic tricks out on me, but not anymore. 99 bounty hunters walk into the bar, says Tanya. They're having a great time, and the bartender says, oh wow, you guys are killing it. 99 mathematicians walk into the bar, says Isabel, because they thought its measurements were metric, but they weren't. 99 bounty hunters walk into the bar and says to the bartender, I'm here, and the bounty hunters are quicker upper. And let's have a look. Okay, so here we go for votes. We have here votes for Geek Squadron, Geeks, Tardigrades, Geeks, Geek Squadron for the win, Geek Squadron, Tardigrades. So at that stage, I'll say the Geek Squadron take the points. Now, I always use the opportunity to remind, and another vote for Geeks, but we're going to say that is time there. But I will use this opportunity just to remind you that the points scored throughout the show, it's kind of like this in the game of Quidditch. You get points here and there, but the golden snitch is the big vote that we will have at the end of the show, and that can really change the landscape of everything. So it's still all to play for. With this, though, we are going to move on to our next game. And our next game, I am going to need some suggestions of something that scares you. Audience, give us some suggestions of something that scares you. For now, though, we are going to play Every Sentence Must. There will be 2 performers from each team in this four-hander scene, and the idea is that every line of dialogue must have a word from a particular category in it. So, for example, if we said that every sentence must have the name of a food, then you could say a sentence like, I would like to eat an apple, and there you go, it has a name of a food in it. But what we're looking for is something slightly more creative. So you might say, have you seen my Apple iPhone? You've got a chip on your shoulder, and where have you been? And stuff like that. So try to use the category words creatively, and that's what the audience will be asked to vote on at the end here. So let's have a look. We're going to have 2 performers from each team. Let's roll some dice and see who they're going to be. So, first of all, we are going to have Elkie representing the Geek Squadron, and we are going to have Sarit from the Random Tardigrades. We are also going to have Jennifer from the Geek Squadron, and we need one more Random Tardigrade, who will be Christine. So, Sarit, Jennifer, Christine, and Elkie. Let's put you onto Spotlight. Here we see Sarit. Here we see Elkie. Here we see Christine. And here we see Jennifer. Now let's have a look. Your scene is going to be about cobwebs. Cobwebs scare you. So your scene is going to be about cobwebs. And let's say that every sentence must include the name of a song. Every sentence must include the name of a song. That is your challenge. We have Sarit and Christine from the Random Tardigrades, Elkie and Jennifer from the Geek Squadron, and here you go.
Oh, help! I'm caught in a spider web.
Push it real good into the corners.
I'll be the wind beneath your wings as you try to get it out of here.
Yeah. No matter what we do, it seems to be staying alive.
Yeah, I know. It's something in the way they move, isn't it?
Yeah, got me moving like Jagger over here.
Yeah. Relax.
You know
Don't do it. Relax. Don't do it.
Ooh.
The way you're dancing, Elkie, it just makes me know that I just wanted to call and say I love you.
Whoa.
That creature up there looks like a real dancing queen.
You know, I had a dream about this where I was walking on the moon with the cobwebs. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Did you see a rocket man?
Oh, playing the piano, man?
Well, actually, I am the music man, so I don't really know about other men, you know. But
Hey, look. These blinding lights is messing with my vision, so I can't see well.
sorry.
Maybe you're just blinded by the light.
That's what I said. Oh, stop.
Hold on.
In the name of love, we should just talk about things that are just gonna make us happy.
Hold up. They don't love you like I love you.
Big girls don't cry.
That's true, and time. Well done, well done. Excellent showing there. Audience, once again, it is voting time. Who do you think did better there as a team? The Random Tardigrades or the Geek Squadron? Who do you think made the best creative use of the category that they had to include in every sentence? Put your votes into the comment sections as quickly as you can, and let's ask our experts, starting with Kristen. Who do you think did the best there?
I was very impressed with Sarit. I thought she had a lot of high energy too.
Yes. Corey, what did you think?
I just gotta give it up to my boy Paul. Even though he wasn't in the scene, I just like the cut of his jib. And it's 11 o'clock at night, for God's sake, over there.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Ruth, do you have an opinion?
Yes, I have to give it up for Sarit and our team.
Okay.
Good.
Who haven't I asked? I've lost track. Paul, I didn't ask you.
Yeah, I'm going to go for Elkie. So much commitment and clearly zero fear coming into the game.
Yes. That's why they call her Zero Fear Elkie. So, right. So, with this, let's go over to the comments and see what votes we've got coming in. We have got votes for Tardigrades. And Tardigrades, Geek Squadron killed it. Audience, I'll remind you, only puts one vote. Only put one vote. Then we had a vote for Paul. Interesting. Then we had a vote for Tardigrades. Tardigrades again. Then we had Geek Squadron. And then we had a vote for Elkie for Geek Squadron. I think Random Tardigrades are taking it. We'll give a 5 second. Another one for Elkie and the Geeks. We will say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's 4-4, David.
4-4. Okay, we'll.
We got 5. I counted 5.
We have a vote.
In your face.
Wait a second. We then had a vote for Corey, who wasn't in it. So the audience are having fun. Let's see. Another one has come through for. I vote for Jennifer. So I think that will put it in favour of the Geek Squadron there. Very close though. Well played. So with this, we are now going to have another game of this. And in fact, looking at the time is starting to get a bit low, so we're going to have to rush through this. So who are our 4 that we need to have in this? Just so, help me out here. So 1, 2, 3, and... Okay. who else? Oh, I don't know.
Ruth?
Okay, thank you. We'll figure this out. So Corey,
Ollie.
and Paul, Ruth,
Paul, high five.
and who else do I need?
Me, Kristen.
I can't see. Oh, you're
Kristen.
hidden on the top of my screen. Here we go. And here we go. So let's see what your skit is going to be about. You are afraid of itchy makeup from The Great Gatsby. Itchy makeup is what's going to inspire this scene. And we are going to say that every sentence must include the name of a shop. Every sentence must include the name of a shop. And here you go.
There's like a gap, like at the edge of it, where it just like kind of doesn't stick right to my skin.
Well, Mart, I believe that is your problem, as you are our makeup artist.
Old McDonald's farm made this makeup gross.
I think I'm allergic. I think I'm allergic to the gold in this bracelet, Tiffany.
You gotta Sears this to believe it, honestly. Ooh.
Walgreens. That's you're turning green there, Maria.
It's from all the Macy's that we sprayed on earlier.
Oh my God, it's so itchy. I feel like I'm in the Amazon rainforest.
God, I feel like such a nasty gal right now. It's terrible.
You know, this sears my eyes out. Ugh.
By way, that is just beyond the pale. So we should just move on and let's get the next group in.
Hey, you know what, buddy? That's right on target.
Honestly, I just feel like my Bath and Body does not work anymore.
I don't think you should go out in Publix anymore, Kristen.
Look, we could take you to the body shop to get you all fixed up there, but I mean, I don't think it'll help.
Is it open at 7-Eleven? I don't know.
I'm gonna have a Mrs. Fields Day with this. I mean, I honestly don't know how to fix it.
This is a little problematic. This whole situation is a little problematic.
Mr. Barnes, you're so noble in the way that you call things out.
So it's only when you go to the Apple store that you can get really good makeup.
Honestly, I feel like sometimes I'm flying like an American eagle when I have makeup on, and sometimes I feel like just like I'm sinking.
It looks like you've been in the Amazon for weeks, just by the amount of sweat that is perspiring off of you.
I paid $5 and a dime for this makeup. I expect a lot better.
Tell me the truth. Do I look chewy?
God, you know, isn't it? The weather's changing because it's so Burlington.
Hey, Bay, talking to you. I think we should get out of here. Bay?
Not in Publix, please.
Okay, and that is time. That is time. So, audience, it is once again voting time on this round. Who do you think did the best here? Do you vote for the Geek Squadron, or do you vote for the random tardigrades? Put your votes into the comment section now, and let's ask our experts. Sarit, with your amazing disappearing chair, what do you think?
Kristen.
Okay, Jennifer.
I gotta give it to Kristen. She was so spot on. Loved it.
Okay.
What are you doing, Jennifer? What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, no, honesty.
I think it was great, though.
Okay, Elkie, what would you say?
I'm biased and loyal.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, and what would you say, Christine?
Definitely Kristen. She nailed it.
Okay, so with this, we will go across to our comment section and see what we have got here. So, scrolling. Let's check when these were started. And we have here. I bet the little spiders laugh when we belt out a shrill scream like that. I bet they do. But then we have votes for Geek Squadron, Tardigrades, Geek Squadron, says Blondie Einstein in a very unusual font. Tardigrades, Kristen, obviously Kristen being for the Tardigrades. Geek Squadron with the Burlington. And then we have a vote for Corey, obviously, for the Geek Squadron. And we're going to give a 5-second countdown now, just to see if we get any more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, how many votes did we get, Geek Squadron? 7. How many votes did we get, Tardigrades?
6.
6. Oh, this is insanely close. This is insanely close, which means when we approach things for the finale game, it's going to probably just get even closer. So, now, audience, I am going to ask you for suggestions of well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. Well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. We're going to have one more game before we go on to our finale game, and it is going to be a game of... Let's have Alliteration Anarchy. We are going to have some Alliteration Anarchy, and the way this works is, once again, these will be 2 4-handers, and we're going to... We'll make sure we mix up the pairings that we have this time, just to mix things up. But each of you are going to be assigned a letter of the alphabet. As much as possible, you need to try to begin as many words as you can with the letter you have been assigned. And obviously, this isn't just about listing words that begin with a letter. You want to try and incorporate it into cohesive dialogue. So, let's have a look. In fact, who was in the last scene? We had Paul, Kristen, Corey, and Ruth. So let's take Corey from the Geeks and Kristen from the Tardigrades. And let's put you on Spotlight now. Corey and Kristen. And then I guess we will have Sarit from the Tardigrades. And let's have a look. We need another geek. So we will have Elkie from the Geeks. Now, let's see what your scene is going to be about. Your scene this time is going to be about a car breaking down. Let's find the cards, decide who will have what letter. So, first of all, Corey, could you begin as many words you can with the letter K? Kristen, could you begin as many words you can with the letter L? Sarit, could you begin as many words you can with the letter W? And Elkie, could you begin as many words as you can with the letter... I'm never that cruel. The letter T. The letter T.
Which one?
Well,
T?
T, please.
Oh.
I never give anyone Z, so that'd be... Or Z, I should say. Now, here you go. Your car is broke down.
Wow.
Kayla, Christine, and Kerfuffle, I have had it. We should have taken the kayak. I said that from 20 kilometers ago.
Lost, lonely losers.
Wow, Woody.
Lonely losers.
Wow, Woody, the car just broke down, and you're just wording things like a woman.
That took 20 minutes for you to talk to us that way. Hot damn it, Tom.
Let's live like lovers.
Write down the number.
Kendra, karate class is kiboshed, okay? So let's talk real turkey.
What? Why? Where?
Visible.
Which? Who?
Take it down. Couple notches. Listen, Tahiti.
Laugh all you want to.
Kawasaki. I've got my Kawasaki bike in the back, so we could
Wiggle it. Now.
yippee-ki-yay our way out of here.
Okay.
Let's
be more.
While you're doing it, let's call someone. The whale police.
That sounds like a tall tale.
Whoa.
Looks like legitimate policing to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tish
Kayla, Cayenne, and Kendra, let's Cowabunga out of here. I got my
Wonderful.
Kawasaki.
Wonderful.
Look, lots of likely lanes to travel.
Why? Why are you saying
Oh.
that?
We'll never find out because that is seen. That is seen. Oops, I've pressed the wrong thing. Let's make sure this doesn't freeze up. And let's remove the spotlights. Good. So, audience, it is voting time. Who do you think made the best creative use of the letter they were assigned? Who do you think made the best creative use of the letter they were assigned? Was it either the Geek Squadron or was it the random tardigrades? I'm going to literally say you have 1 minute to get these votes in just so that we get a move on with things because time is going to start getting away from us. But let's ask our experts. Jennifer, who would you say?
I shall never be disloyal again. I will give it to the geeks.
Okay, Ruth, who would you say?
I would say Kristen and Sarit for the lovely win.
Okay, Christine.
Yeah, I'm very proud of our random tardigrades. They brought it. Good job, you guys.
Okay, and Paul.
My objective opinion is that Corey really was creative with his names and the use of the letter, so he gets my vote.
There you go. Okay, so with this, there's about 10 seconds left of what I said was the voting, but let's have a look. Scrolling back, and what do we have? Where do they begin? Scrolling back to check the time. Okay, so we have votes here for 1 second. Random tardigrades. Tardigrades. No need to. Oh, hang on. It says, okay, I'm going to read this out loud. It says, no need to read out loud, Dave. Then it says, oh wow, my video wasn't live, but my chat feed was. Thought we were on a previous suggestion. Ah, there you go. And I betrayed your trust because I read it out loud. I'm sorry. Now then, let's see what else we've got. Other votes for tardigrades, geeks. I vote Geek Squadron. Geek Squadron. Geek Squadron with a K and a T. Geeks. Tardigrades. Tardigrades. Geeks. Tardigrades. Tardigrades. Vote geeks. And let's see, anything else? Geeks again. Tardigrades again. Let's see. Geeks win, says Maxine. And any more coming through? We're going to call that time there. So, how many votes did we have for geeks? We're saying that's 9-8. 9-8. So geeks take it again. But all of this shows us how close all of this is. So we should now have one more. This will be Ruth, Paul, Christine, and Jennifer. So here we're going to see Jennifer. Here we're going to see Christine. Here we will see Ruth. And here we will see Paul. Now, let's see what your scene is going to be about. Your scene is going to be about clowns. Your scene is going to be about clowns. Jennifer, could you begin as many words you can with the letter L? Christine, could you begin as many words you can with the letter R? And let's see. Paul, could you begin as many words as you can with the letter O? And Ruth, could you begin as many words you can with the letter V? And your time starts now.
It said to me, lick this lollipop.
Venomous snakes couldn't make me lick your lollipop.
Really gross.
Orange like orangutan.
Weather vanes scare me when I'm looking at clowns.
No love lost with me and those Lotharios of the circus.
Udophile.
I'd like to go on a clown voyage on a ship.
Right. That really sounds like a ridiculous idea.
On an ocean liner going, oh.
Vacations with clowns are my favorite.
Serious loss of luck.
Ringmasters could go too.
Onomatopoeia is what clowns
At
do.
night, they release vultures on the deck.
Lo, and behold.
Ostriches.
And they have voluminous lights everywhere out in the disco.
Octopus with tentacles like lines. Oscillating.
From the vantage point of a clown, it's really trippy.
Really, Ruth? Do you find it right?
Lester, Lucifer, let's love each other and
Okay, Oscarina.
Oh, listen to the rapture.
It sounds like a new vine for a clown.
Oh, noes.
Okay, and that is time. That is time. So, audience, once again, it is a choice between the random tardigrades and between the Geek Squadron. Put your votes into the comment section now, and let's ask our experts. Corey, what would you say on a day such as this?
I mean, I got to give it up for the use of Lothario. What a creative words. That was great.
Okay, what would you say, Sarit?
I give it to my group because they kept on the scene too. We're just shoving words.
Okay, Kristen.
They let vultures out on the deck. I was very taken with that. Thank you, Ruth. Good job.
Okay, and Elkie. You're biased, we know. Right, so, yes. Okay, let's have a look at what we've got in the votes. And this time, scroll back. We have votes for tardigrades. Tardigrades. I vote Geek Squadron. Geeks. Oh, it's changing to the turn. Geeks just, says Jamie. Tardigrades, Geek Squadron, Geeks again, Geeks. Geek Squad Lotharios, Tardigrades, Geeks and Geek. So, it was all going Tardigrade, but then Geek Squadron took over the votes there. How many votes did we have for the Tardigrades?
9.
9. How many did we have for the Geeks?
9. I think 9.
Oh, okay, let me just... Oh, hang on. Danny O'George says voting for the tardigrades this time. I'm willing to say... I am willing to say the tardigrades take that point.
Danny!
Okay, so this shows how close it is. We're now going to come on to our finale game. We're going to come on to our finale game, which is going to be an extreme monologue. An extreme monologue. And the way this works is each of you are going to be asked to perform a monologue with the goal of keeping it going as long as possible. Now, the couple of rules we have is you are not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. You are not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. You are also not allowed to hesitate, which in this game we count as an extended pause or saying a non-word like or If you break either of these rules, then a player from the opposite team can call out freeze. If they correctly identify that you have broken a rule, that will be the end of your monologue. If there is an incorrect challenge, you get to continue onwards, but any words that you had said before you were challenged will carry over. Now, we are going to do this team by team, and we are going to add up the times of your entire team for an overall how long your team kept the monologues going. Whichever team keeps theirs going the longest will get 3 bonus points. So, let's roll the dice to see which team will go first. And we will start off with the Geek Squadron. So, let's see who we will have. Well, in fact, let's start with that. So, Elkie, you will start us off. And Danny O'George says, Corey, I voted in favour of you and Elkie in the last round.
So continue the tradition. What the hell?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
okay,
Come on.
Elkie, we'll find a character for you. You are King Henry VIII as a therapist. You are King Henry VIII as a therapist. You're not allowed to repeat any words. You are not allowed to hesitate. Now, random tardigrades, if you hear either of those rules being broken, call out freeze, okay? It's up to you, and be ruthless. We don't allow any small words like and or the to count. You cannot repeat any words. So, Elkie, you are Henry VIII, therapist, begin.
I am King Henry VIII, your therapist. Women should be beheaded if they act up.
Hesitating.
Freeze. Yeah, I'm willing to say that was a hesitation there on 30.83 seconds. I will point out, if we have players that aren't as familiar with the game, we did have a repetition of ha ha earlier. So look
No,
out.
I said ha. It was two different sounds.
Okay. I like your
hum.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll see who will be next for the Geek Squadron. So 30 seconds gone, and next up we will have Jennifer. So Jennifer, could you be for us Ace Ventura? You go back in time and become a medieval executioner. You are Ace Ventura. This is from Terry Lawson. You are Ace Ventura. You go back in time and become
The Terry Lawson?
The Terry Lawson. And become a medieval executioner. Here you go.
Ace Ventura. Back in time I go. To the land of
Hesitation.
Freeze, yeah, I'm going to say that was a hesitation. Okay, so let's see who our next geek to participate will be. Next up, okay, you've done it, so let's go to the next person, Paul. Okay, so you will be for us. You are Jeff Bezos waiting to catch a Greyhound bus. I don't know what a Greyhound bus means.
It's a type of bus.
Oh,
yeah, it's a bus.
The company.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're Jeff Bezos. You're waiting to catch a Greyhound bus, and here you go.
I'm a millionaire. Plenty money. Bank account. Time meaningless. Buses. Wheels. Drivers. Impatient. Passengers. Rain. Pour.
Oh, double rain.
Oh, rain.
fuck.
Unfortunate. So thank you very much there, Paul. The time is at now 1 minute 11.15 seconds cumulatively. Corey, I believe you're the last of our geeks.
Come on, Corey.
Yeah.
And could you please be for us? Someone suggested Roadrunner. Now I know you had that before, so we won't give you that again. But could you be for us? You are Dolly Parton, working 9 to 5 at McDonald's. You are Dolly Parton. You're working 9 to 5 at McDonald's, and here you go.
He's looking for a.
Well, hey there, folks. It's me, Dolly Parton. Favorite country music western star. Love singing, do you? Working 9 to 5, always. Jolene, love,
Repetition of love.
Freeze.
Love.
Repetition
No,
of
he
love.
said love.
Which,
He said love plural first, the first time, and then the second time he said love
Oh.
without the S. I was
do you-
watching.
so we've got a dispute on this. So was it love and loves? Are you saying? Corey, can you feed back into this?
David, I don't know what I say. Just the Dolly Parton spirit
Okay,
speaks
so
through
for
me.
clarity,
so I don't know what she
Elkie,
says.
can you remember the context of what he says?
Yes, he said the first time he said loves, and then this time he said love. He didn't put an S on it.
Yeah, okay, I'm willing to
He
accept
said I
that.
love to perform the first time. I love to perform.
He said with an S.
It loves to perform.
I loves to perform.
It does sound like Dolly Parton. Right.
I do put S's on some of my words sometimes.
Okay,
I don't know, though.
this is a controversial one. I am willing to say that we'll say it's an incorrect challenge because it does sound like what you may have said. Any of the words that Corey said will carry over, so get ready, continue.
Let's make whoopee with one another. I ain't saying the L word no more.
Repetition of I.
Repetition of
probably,
I. Okay, well done. 2 minutes, 45 seconds. 2
Sarit is angry.
45. Right, so now we'll hand over to the random tardigrades. Let's roll the dice to see who will be starting us off. 2 minutes between 4 of you. This is very achievable. Quinn, on our first opening round, went about 3 minutes single-handedly. It was incredible. So, starting us off will be Sarit. Could you please be for us Sylvester Stallone sitting next to Paul Rubens in a movie theatre in 1991?
Who's Paul Rubens?
I have no idea.
Pee-wee Herman.
Pee-wee Herman.
Okay, so you are Sylvester Stallone sitting next to Paul Rubens in a movie theatre in 1991. Go.
I love movie theaters. You have curtains, screen, no windows, doors, people who sell ice cream, bottles on the floor, popcorn.
Hesitation.
Freeze, yeah, I'm going to agree there. That was a hesitation. Just crossed the line into hesitation, but I will agree.
Jennifer. So, yeah.
The
Okay.
very Sylvester Stallone pose.
I know, regardless. Right, so, let's see who will go next for the tardigrades, and we will have Christine. Could you please be for us? Scrolling back. Could you be for us Batman doing gig work? Batman doing gig work. And here you go.
I'm Batman. Here to fix computer. Screens broken. CD-ROM busted. No zip drive. Must make educational movies. Words. My day is screwed. Lost concentration. Back. Now on subject. Your laptop broken.
Freeze. Broken twice.
Oh,
Broken.
okay, broken. Excellent time there, bringing us up to 1 minute 16.65 seconds. Let's
Corey
see.
was on it.
Let's see who we've got next for the random tardigrades. And next up, we will have Ruth. Ruth. So let's find a character for you. Let's see. Could you please be for us Abraham Lincoln killing vampires? You are Abraham
Vampire
Lincoln
Hunter. That's a great film.
killing vampires, and here you go.
sometimes you'll see a thing that looks like it's vampire. But no, loser is written all over that jam. Coffee can...
Freeze! She said that twice.
Oh, okay. Can you give us the context of that, though?
She said that thing and then that vampire.
Okay, I'm willing to accept. So, 1 minute 39.77 seconds. So, Kristen, you will go last. So, with this, let's find out who you are going to be.
It's on your shoulders, Kristen. No pressure.
Okay, let's see. Do we have one more character? Audience. We didn't get that many characters unless I've really missed them. Okay, could you be for us Julius Caesar cooking hash browns? Julius Caesar cooking hash browns, and here you go.
Friends, countrymen, lend me your ears and dinner plate. Time for eating now. Great days ahead. Empire, culture, revolution. We bring future sounds and sights. The landscape is fresh. We are united as our country.
Was that a challenge?
We. Didn't she say we twice?
Yeah, she said we twice.
I'm willing to accept only for the reason that you have crossed the time. So well done, Kristen. You guys win that round. Random Tardigrades getting the 3 points right at the end. So, audience, that brings us to what will now be the final vote of the show. But do not vote yet. Allow me to explain the rules. Any votes that come in now will not be counted. I will put a timer on the screen and there will be 2 minutes of voting. Any votes that come before or after that will not be counted. So you've got to get your votes in during the official voting time period. Now, you can only vote once, audience. And as I will have said to you guys in the show earlier, you guys cannot vote on this show yourselves. Anyone who's performing elsewhere in the championship, you are invited to be able to vote. That's fine, but just you guys who cannot. But audience, I'll remind you, you can only vote once. If I find that anyone is voting multiple times, I will discount any votes from that person entirely, okay? So, play nice. Now, in reality, you will actually get ever so slightly longer than 2 minutes on the screen, just because I will be monitoring one of the streams, and with the time delay, I will wait until I've seen that the audience has seen a full 2 minutes. So, with this, you will now have to vote either Random Tardigrades or Geek Squadron. Don't vote for any of the individual performers because they won't be counted either. It has to be for Geeks or Tardigrades only. During this voting period, as I will be tallying up the votes, I'll invite any of our performers on screen to say any jokes or anecdotes or plug anything that you've got, because it will take a couple of minutes for me just to tally this up. But audience, get ready, because voting is now open.
David, I'm upset that I didn't get to use my spot-on English accent this whole damn show, is what I'll say.
There you go.
Oh, your mouth is scary when you talk.
Boris! Oh, Boris, you've got wonderful hair. I wonder if we could spend some time in there.
Ah.
Boris?
Yes, hello.
Hello, Boris.
Top of the morning to you.
Yes, top of the morning to you, too. I'm the Prime Minister of...
Boris hair.
Oh, yeah.
Jen, nice one. Good play.
I took your hair, Boris. That's amazing.
We are Reasons and Rabbits.
Owen Wilson.
Can we
I
come
was
to a
caught in a
coalition?
wind tunnel.
Wow. Wow.
I don't know what to think.
Oh, they're so cute.
Oh, so cute.
Oh, hello there, Kristen.
Hello.
What's the name of your pet there, Kristen?
Kristen, can that purple thing vote for us?
Yes, please vote for us. I'm Remy.
This cute
Hi,
thing.
Kristen.
Oh,
What's his name?
This is Remy.
Hi, Remy.
Remy,
That's the name of my dog.
I'm not a dog, thank you.
Remy,
No, I do have a dog named Remy.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've just watched Fighting for Screen Time.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm Timothy
I love it.
I have a puppet too.
Wow.
Mine has arms.
David will be sending out $10 to everyone who votes for Tardigrades.
Of course.
Wow.
Oh,
Yes, and
What currency is that in, though, is the question. Is it pounds? Is it American? Or is it worthless
it
Canadian?
also comes with the free 1 million tardigrades to take home with you, kind of like sea monkeys.
My other puppet looks like Eugene Levy. Look at him.
Oh, Canadian icon.
Oh no! Help! My face has been taken off. Hello. Hello. How are you? What's your
Hey,
name?
yo.
What's your name?
Sometimes I hide behind puppets because I'm.
Okay, I'm going to take my own socks and create a puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm
What's your
sorry.
name? Hello. What's your name there? With the thick eyebrows?
This is Leonard. Leonard is.
Okay, guys, continue on for a moment, but voting has now closed, audience. Voting has now closed. So,
Yo.
any votes that come in now, audience, I won't count. Any votes that come in now, I won't count. But I'll let you guys know once I've tallied these up. So, continue.
Oh, well,
Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
we're not begging for votes anymore, so it seems pointless.
I think I want to hire Kristen as my interior decorator from now on.
Oh, thank you. You like your starter grades? Yeah. So I'm gonna keep in my house.
I still think that I should have been part of
That's
this.
disturbing, Jennifer.
Oh, that is scary. That is scary.
We are tango queens. We are tango.
everyone's afraid of me.
Oh, Jennifer.
Okay, so I can now say that the votes have been tallied, and I can say that joining the Flames from the first quarterfinal and also the Werewolves from the second quarterfinal to go into the semi-final will be the Geek Squadron. Well done, well done, well done. Congratulations, everyone, for taking part. Thank you so much, audience. You've been so much fun tonight with all of your suggestions, your jokes, funny comments, and everything along the way. Put any final thoughts or comments into the comment section, and we'll read them out at the end. But for now, we're going to find out where we can find all of our fantastic performers from both teams on social media. Starting with our runners-up today, the Random Tardigrades. Street, where can the people find you?
Okay, so first of all, you can find me here tomorrow because we have a guest. My troupe is a guest in this very championship, tragically unscripted. Tomorrow, tune in 7 p.m. London time. And elsewhere, you can find me on this film, but it's in festivals. Normally in Italy, but yes, this is what I do. I'm an actress. So, and Facebook, Google me, Sarit Wilson channel, find me.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. Christine, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Facebook. You can find me, just about everywhere. But if you want to see me in person, come to Seattle and watch Once Told Tales.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Where can we find you, Kristen?
All over the place. Our WGS teams on Monday, or I don't know. All over. My Facebook, Kristen Drenning.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. And where can we find you, Ruth?
You can find me here sometimes on Extreme. You can find me on Instagram where I'll post any appearances that are done in TV, film, or singing.
Awesome, fantastic. Thank you very much. Now let's come over to our winning team today, the Geek Squadron, and let's find out where we can find you, starting off with Paul. Where can the people find you?
Hi, good evening. Paul Rabinowitz here. You can find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. I'm going to be on Highwire, one of the shows there. I have my own trio, and on even Assembly School, South Africa, if you want to Hook on to the knowledge we got in the subcontinent.
Assembly.
Assembly subcontinent.
Yeah, okay.
Right, fantastic. Jennifer, where can the people find you?
Probably Facebook's easiest. It's Jennifer Osborne Prescott. Instagram, doing a show on Highwire with my former enemy, but my real friend, Kristen Drenning, on Sunday. And no longer my enemy.
That hurts.
And doing some. I'm on a team with Elkie as well, and yeah.
Also, Kristen, also on that team.
Okay.
Yeah, and Kristen, yes, Tooth Fairy conspiracy.
Fabulous. Where can we find you, Corey?
In my hometown in Dildo, Nova Scotia. Another celebrity from there is my friend David. That's where you're from, right, Dave? Is that correct?
It is true.
Also, exciting news. The Comedy Bar in Toronto, Ontario, Canada is back open. And I am producing a show featuring a cast of comedians, none of which have appeared on the hit show Schitt's Creek. So none of them were on that show, but they will be on this show that I'm producing. And last but not least, my monthly show, Good News Comedy, will be back live. But also, importantly, we will be back on this very channel, the Extreme Improv channel, next Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. British time. And that's 11 in Barcelona. Thank you, David.
Okay, and lastly for this team, Elkie, where can the people find you?
They can find me on all platforms at Elkie TV. All platforms, Elkie TV.
Ooh,
whoa,
fresh.
okay, so just I guess for me, my name is David Pustansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at David Pustansky, spelled Pustansky. You can also get a copy of the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, which is available all the way around the world from Amazon as a paperback or Kindle edition, and it says how to play all of the games we've done on tonight's show, plus so many more. So do check that out. Also, if you haven't done so already, audience, please smash that subscribe button on youtube.com/Extreme Improv. It would really mean a lot to me, so please help us grow the channel. Check out the website extremed.tv, and there is tons of videos on there you can watch. There are tons of articles, podcasts, not just about improv and extreme improv, but a range of pop culture subjects and lots of fun stuff there, so check that out as well. Let's have a quick look at the comment section to see what we've got coming through. And let's see. I love Mr. Levy, says Isabel. Titania says, Geek Squad for the win. You all did amazing, says Tanya. I love you, Jennifer, says Tanya. Or Isabel says, or Levi, and also Cohen. But just because it's a surname for priesthood, hashtag goals, God bless, said Isabel. Totally awesome show, says Blondie Einstein. Well played, Tardigrades. Congratulations, Geek Squadron. Fantastic championship. Big thumbs up to Pustansky. Well, thank you very much. Chill vibe, says Isabel. Dig the surfs up wig, Jen. SWAT D says, oh, come on, David. I gave the Roadrunner suggestion specifically for Corey. If you had said it was specifically for Corey, I may have done it. Isabel says, awesome hosting. Big ups, David Pustansky. See you all on the metaverse. Add me. Well, just find Extreme Improv on all of the social media platforms. I will just take this mention as a moment to mention, if any of you guys are performers, we have a group called Extreme Improv Xstreamed, and we put sign-up sheets every Monday, not next week because we're in the middle of the championship still, but usually on a Monday, and anyone can sign up to do any of our many weekly shows, so do check that out. So, from me, from everyone else, from Danny George, who says, great show tonight, stay safe, always stay extremed, check out the schedule, because there's going to be another quarter-final match tomorrow night, and ciao for now. Boom, and we're off the air.
Great job, everybody.
Well
That was so fun.
everyone. Great job.